Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lei and Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format and thank you for joining me. So you might have already noticed that the music that I've chosen for this class is very gentle, quiet, groovy. Well, this format is a combination of muscle building strength exercises along with yoga, but will be quiet and mindful. We're going to take a yoga approach to really pay attention to our movement and not be driven by the exciting beat of music. So I hope you're ready for this sneaky sweat class. The sweat's going to sneak up on you before you even recognize it. So in the second half of class, we'll be moving down to the ground. So you'll need a mat or a carpet. I'd like you to have a dumbbell in your space. And if you have more than one size, bring them over so this way you can choose whatever's best for you. You'll place your dumbbell into a space that's easily accessible, like a countertop or a table. And then also you'll need your tubing. And before we get started, please check the tubing and be sure there are no rips or tears. Now, once you're ready to get started, let's see if I could get this to stay. Come on and meet me in your open space. Take your feet apart wide. Inhale and stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, reach up, point your thumbs back. Exhale, sweep down, thumbs up. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And now one hand at a time as you exhale, like you're climbing a ladder. So start to stretch from your fingertip all the way down to your hip. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Bring your hands down, interlace your fingers, work into the webbing. Flip your hands inside out. Maybe your knuckles will crack the way mine just did. Flip your hands back and tick-tock from side to side. We're just preparing your hands and your wrists to hold the dumbbell. Reach your arms out in front and roll your wrists a few times like this. And then roll back. Now let's do a more traditional yoga warm-up. So you can keep your legs wide for better balance or bring your feet close together, which is a little bit more traditional. Inhale and reach up overhead. This is the mountain pose. Lift your thighs up off your knees. So squeeze your thighs, squeeze the muscles of your seat. Engage your abdominals. Draw your shoulders up and then slide them down again. Open your fingers wide and press your thumbs back. This is the mountain pose. Now, interlace your fingers. Index finger points up. This is called a steeple grip. And we'll bend from right to left. This is the palm tree. As you come up into the center, lift high and then bump your hip to the opposite side. Return to center and stand tall like a mountain. Now roll your shoulders back a few times. Ooh, that feels good. Hold your next one back. Palms open, thumbs back. Lift your chest, tilt your chin up, and simultaneously draw your tailbone down so that you feel your lower back lengthen and your chest open up. This is the cactus. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Now bend your knees and sweep your arms down. This is chair pose. Lengthen through your spine. Keep your abdominals engaged. And for now, keep your knees together, please. Bend a little bit more. And then come up halfway. So straighten your legs and lengthen your spine. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 2 more times. Last time. Bend and stand up. Now let's put this sequence together. Mountain pose, hands together, palm tree, right and left. Mountain pose, cactus, mountain, sweep down, chair pose, come up halfway, bend and stand. Do that again. Mountain, palm tree, mountain, cactus, mountain, chair pose, halfway, bend, and stand. Let's add on mountain, palm tree, mountain, cactus, mountain, chair, hold. Step back with your left leg. I need more space. High lunge. Draw your tailbone under, bend your back leg down. Hands at your heart, elbows high. Now find your stability and twist towards the right, towards your front leg. Return to me. Hands on your thigh, step up chair pose. Right leg steps back. Draw your tailbone under, shoulders back, lunge down. Hands together, elbows up, twist to the left. Back to center. Hands on your thigh, step forward, chair pose. Halfway lift, bend again, stand tall. Inhale, exhale. I hope you're feeling a little bit warm from the inside. It's time to pick up your dumbbell. Return to me. Now you can continue facing me. I'm just going to turn sideways so that you could see. We'll lunge back again with the left leg, just like you did before. Now you're holding your dumbbell horizontally. Let's do this one more time. Lunge back and hold. Elbows up. Now find your balance. Twist to the right. Return to center. Step up. Lunge back again, same leg. Shoulders back. Twist, center, and stand. Let's do that 2 more times. Lunge, twist, center. Last one. Elbows up, twist, center, and hold. Now transfer your weight to your left arm. So your hand is holding the weight, hinge forward, and pull your elbow up. So this is an upright row. And of course, in this position, your legs are working. But our focus right now is in squeezing our shoulder blades together. So please squeeze once you lift your elbow. Squeeze and down. 2 more times. And now hold. Tricep kickbacks. So reach your fingertips back behind you. You've got 5 and 4. Keep your front leg still. 3, 2, last one. Bend your arm and lower down. Now step up. And you could wiggle out your hips a little bit if you'd like. Hold your dumbbell with both hands. Step back this time with your right leg. Lunge and stand. Now when you lunge, it's important that your front knee stays tracking over your middle toe. So if you see your knee going in and out, you want to kind of stabilize that. Okay, step back again, elbows up, twist left. Ooh, work on your balance here. Come back to center. Let's do it again. Lunge, twist. Remember, we've got this slow music, so you could really take your time. Exhale deeply, be mindful, stay balanced. Last time. Twist, and now hold. Transfer your weight to your right hand. Hinge forward at your hips and row. So you're pulling your elbow wide to the side. Keep your spine long. Your abdominals engaged. Keep your eyes up. 2 more times. This is 1. And now hold this one up. Okay, extend your arm for triceps. This is strengthening the muscles in your upper arm. You want to reach your fingertips back behind you. Extend. 5. Exhale. 4. 3. Last one. Tuck your arm, lower down, and step together. Now hold your dumbbell sideways, just like before. You can stay facing me. I'm just turning sides so you could see me. Elbows up. Lunge back left. Stand up. Take your dumbbell up and around your head. And then lunge back right. And then your dumbbell comes the other direction. So this is such good torso mobility. It's shoulder mobility, shoulder strength. Take it around. Lunge, lift, and around. If you'd like to make this more challenging, you could press your dumbbell away as you lunge. Make sure you continue to switch sides or directions as you go around your head. One more on either side, okay? Press and around. Press and around. All right, good job. Let's place our weight down. You're done with your weight for today, your dumbbell. I'd like you to pick up your tubing. And now you'll hold the handles of your tubing and step on your tubing. And now you'll take some steps. Now I'm going to use the mat as my measuring tool. I'm gonna walk all the way to the edge of my mat, but you don't have to. You could take 4 or 5 steps over to the side. Now you should feel this exercise in the outside of your thighs and the side of your butt cheeks. Hey, Foxy Brown. Foxy just had a vaccination, so she is in a funk. She doesn't feel very well today. She's a little bit woohoo, a little bit loopy, a little bit cranky. All right, this is the last one. Okay, whew, I really feel that. Step off with one foot. And it's just one step back with that foot, okay? And then you'll pump your biceps. So we're giving your lower body a little bit of a rest while we work on your upper body. I'd like you to keep your shoulders pretty stable, okay? So nice wide shoulders, nice long neck. Keep your chest lifted and your abdominals engaged. And every time you lift your hand, exhale. So you're synchronizing your movement with your breath, really focused on exhaling out any tension. Just 3 more of these. 3 and 2 and, all right, lower down. Soften your body, remove the tubing, and now take the tubing around your body. Now this one's a little bit tricky. You can wrap the tubing on your hands like this, but I prefer to just squeeze the tubing with my thumb and index finger. Either way, you need to make sure that you're really holding on. You wouldn't want to let go of the tubing while it's around you like this. And then, it's like a chest press. It is a chest press. It's like you're doing a push-up. Try to keep your thumbs in the upward position towards the ceiling, like Fonzie. Hey, pressing forward. I don't know, I used to like to watch the Fonz. Do you remember the Fonz? Keep going, push, exhale, push. 2 more times. Ooh, you've got this last one. All right, take the tubing off your body. We're gonna move to lower body again. So, I'd like you to step on the tubing with 2 feet and then separate your feet. Okay, the most gentle version is your hands at your hips, squatting and standing. As you stand, engage the muscles in your seat, your butt muscles, okay? Now that is a more gentle version. If you're feeling powerful today, you would take your tubing and turn it towards me and then palms towards your body, thumbs back. All right, we've got about 12 seconds, so let's knock these out. Whew. exhaling every time you stand. You've just got 4 more. Come on, we've got this. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, soften your knees, release the tubing, step off the tubing, and let's lower to the floor. You need to bring your tubing with you. Separate your legs, bend your back leg, lower down to the floor. Now take your time. You'll be sitting upright. Wrap the tubing around your feet and then crisscross your tubing. Step your feet apart wide and pull your elbows back. Elbows come back behind you. All right, now you might be saying, well, Stacey, we already worked on our upper back. This actually targets the back heads of your shoulders a little bit more. Plus, honestly, I'll tell you, we could really never do enough exercises to help with our posture. So keep going with these. Trust me, I've got you. We're nice and balanced today. I'd like you to look at your feet and make sure you keep your feet pointed towards the ceiling and parallel. We've just got 5 more, elbows high. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Yes. Relax your arms down. Okay, let's get rid of this tubing. You won't need it anymore. We just have a few more strength exercises and we'll be coming down to our back to accomplish those. So lower onto your side. Feet down, hands behind your head. Lift your shoulders up and down. So we're moving on to abdominals. Your elbows stay back and your head should be rested into your fingertips. Only let your head touch the floor if you need a rest. Otherwise, let's keep this moving for another 20 seconds. That's all you have left. So keep your elbows back, rest your head into your fingertips, and each time you lift your shoulders, draw your navel, your belly button, to the floor. Four and 3 and 2. Last one. Okay, rock your head from side to side. We're moving on to an exercise called the bicycle. And first I'm going to show you a more gentle version. Elbows back. Bring one shoulder to the opposite elbow. One shoulder to the opposite knee. Hopefully you were watching me and you saw that. Twist and down, and twist and down. So this is the most gentle version of the exercise. If you'd like to make it a little bit more intense for yourself, the choice is yours. Remember, harder doesn't necessarily mean better, right? You want to have good technique, you want to be in control, and it should feel good. Exercise doesn't have to hurt to work. It does not. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, both knees to your chest. Rest your head down. Rock your head from side to side. Bring your feet down. Arms by your sides and lift your hips. So as you lift your hips, you want to engage the muscles of your seat and also draw your abdominals in. So you're working 2 jobs at once. Lower down halfway. Think butt and abs. Halfway down. Exhale. It's called multitasking. Your butt, your abs. And now multitask even more by focusing on your breathing. When you lift your hips up, exhale. 3 more times, please. This is 3. Exhale, 2. Last one. Lower your hips down. All right, one more core exercise. Lift your shoulders up and then tap one ankle and then the other ankle. So you're moving from side to side. Now, if your neck starts to get very tired, then you can take a little rest. But we only have 30 seconds, so if you can stick with it, then please stay with me. Side to side, side to side, side to side. You've got it. Give yourself just a little tap so you know you're there. Hey there, hey there. Tap and tap and tap. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rock your head from side to side. Now it's time for some relaxing yoga. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. And then rock your hips from side to side. Now, if you feel good, you could stay right here, or you can reach for your ankles, or you could hook your big toes. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take my shoes off. I think it's time. If you want to do the same thing, give yourself a figure 4 and take one shoe off. I really prefer yoga with my shoes off. The choice is yours, truly. Okay, if you've taken your shoes off, when you return to the happy baby, you can hold on to the fabric of your pants, or you could hold your ankles, or you could hook your big toes. But the goal is for you to bring your knees down towards your armpits. And if they don't go as far as mine, that's okay. This is my body, right? Your body does what your body does. And whatever your body is doing is absolutely perfect for you today. Yogic philosophy, just be here and now without any judgment at all. Rocking from side to side. This is called the happy baby. Happy baby. Okay. If you've hooked your toes or your ankles, you could release those now. Bring your feet down to the floor. And then bring your feet close together. Squeeze your ankle bones tight. And very gently allow your knees to come out to the side. And if this feels too intense for you, then you could help your knees back up. We won't be here long. This opens up our hips. And if you're comfortable laying here, just allow your knees to drop open. Please take a deep breath in and a long exhale. One more time, deep breath. Allow gravity to do its job and to kind of pull on your knees. You should feel the stretch in your hips. If that's where you feel it, you're on the right track. Now reach your fingertips underneath your legs and help your legs up. Keep your knees close together and then roll towards your left leg. So you're going to roll onto your side body and then bring both hands to your ribs and allow your elbows to slide down towards the floor. Maybe they'll touch, but maybe not. No judgment. You should feel a deep twist in your torso. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, you can use your hands to help your legs back up and then roll your legs over to the other side. So rest your legs down, come onto your side body and bring your hands onto your rib cage. Then let your elbows slide to the floor. And enjoy that deep torso twist. It's a wringing out sensation. Inhale and exhale. Okay, keep your legs where they are. Your top arm comes across your body. You'll come onto your side body and then press up. Okay, take your time as we move into a tabletop position. Point your fingers forward and open your fingers very wide. This will help to stretch your hands out after using your dumbbells. That's why these exercises are so complementary to one another. I'd like you to curl your toes under, especially if you've taken your shoes off, and then make little gentle circles, just massaging your knees and your wrists. And then move in the opposite direction. And come back into the center. Now draw your tailbone all the way under, scooping your belly as much as you can. And now lengthen your spine. Okay, let's do that again. Draw under, engage your abdominals. You'll feel a stretch along your lower back. And now lengthen your spine. Please reach your left fingers forward and stretch your right leg back. Lift your leg, and now lift your arm. Turn your thumb towards the ceiling. Try to make a straight line from your hand to your foot. And let's lower down and lift up. And one more of these, lower down, lift up and hold. Reach through your fingertips and press through your heel. Really create some length in your body. And now let's soften back down. Let's do the other side. Stretch your other leg back and your right, so your left leg back, your right arm forward. Lift your leg. It should be even with your hip. And now lift your arm and stretch in both directions. Lower down and gently touch. Lift up. Do this 2 more times. Lower down and lift up. Last time. And now really squeeze and reach. Mindfully getting your muscles all engaged. Okay, let's lower down. Now if it feels good to you, you can keep your toes folded under, or you could flatten your feet and come back. This is called Thunderbolt. If this doesn't feel very comfortable, you could come to your knees, just roll through your wrists a few times. And then bring your hands back down to the floor. If you're barefoot, then fold your toes. Exhale, engage your abdominals. Cover your knees and press back. Bring your chest towards your thighs, and if you feel comfortable, straighten your legs. This is called the downward facing dog. Please bend one knee and then bend the other knee. Feel that nice twist through your torso and stretching through your hamstrings. Now bend both knees, please, and lower your knees gently to the ground. Come up onto your knees. Shake your hands out. And then bring your hands to your lower back. Elbows back, chest up. I'd like you to draw your tailbone down. As you open up your chest, you could gently tilt your chin. A deep breath in. A long exhale. Both hands down to the ground. Let's do that sequence again, the downward dog to the camel exercise, okay? Hands down. Exhale, engage your abdominals, hover your knees, hips up, chest to your thighs, and maybe your knees are very much bent, and that's okay, that's perfect, no judgment. Just enjoy hanging upside down, deep, long exhales. If you prefer to straighten your legs, then go for it. Bringing your heels closer to the ground. You can pedal through your heels if you'd like. And now bend both knees and lower down to the ground. And come back up. Let's have one more camel. Elbows come back. You lift your chest and lower your tailbone down. I wonder if you had some sneaky sweat over there. I'm pretty warm from the inside, and I think my brow is a little bit sweaty. Isn't it nice to get sweaty without getting all frenetic, just staying calm, cool, and collected? Maybe not cool. All right, exhale, hover your knees, downward dog. Now this time, keep your knees bent and walk one foot at a time towards your hands. Soften your knees, bring one hand up and the other hand up. Hinge forward with a nice long spine and then reverse hinge all the way up to standing. Turn towards me and step your feet apart wide. Place your hands on your hips. If you're feeling lightheaded, then you could come over and rest your fingers on a table. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, reach down. One more time, stretch up. Bring your hands to your heart. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good experience. I sure had a good time guiding you. So if you had fun, come back. Let's do more of this stuff together. Until then, you stay happy and healthy.